everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to start my project of creating my own Lego space. So last week my husband came up with an idea to block off this space that we've got in our house and create a fully enclosed room so I can have all my Lego display and sort of create a bit of a content room for myself. I've already been taking a few little clips and bits and pieces throughout the week as stuff has started to arrive. So I will insert some of that and almost create like a bit of a timeline of how this has happened. First, let's rewind to last week when this idea was first imagined. Something really exciting has just happened. I've been saying for so long now that I've wanted my own space for my Lego, and I just haven't felt like I've had that. It kind of just feels like I've got bits and pieces all throughout the house. But Jason just said, you know, what if we turn this like little space that we've got in our house into a fully enclosed room for you? So we've been talking about it and planning how it would work for the last couple of hours, and yeah, it's happening. Tomorrow I'm going to jump online, or even tonight, and I'm just going to start looking and buying a few things that I need, and I'll spend the next day or two doing that. It's pretty early in the morning. I've kind of just made a plan today to go pick up a few things from Big W. I'm hoping to go get a few Lego sets, but I just did get a notification that a package that I ordered a couple of days ago is meant to be getting delivered today. So I might actually be able to start putting together some of the things for the room yet. I'm not sure if I want to wait until everything comes before I start doing it, or just slowly do it as things start to come in. Oh, I got a delivery. I got a message saying that a truck should be here any minute with some of my other orders. I think it might be some more of the IKEA stuff that I ordered, but I'm not really sure. I've ordered so much stuff at this point, I can't keep track of what's coming. But yeah, so something else should be getting delivered any minute now. Yes, another delivery. I'm not feeling 100%, but yeah, I've just woken up. I'm having my coffee. So this morning I have to go pick up my desk from IKEA. I might actually get a few extra shelvings for the bookcases, and I think I need to pick up a few extra height extension pieces for the top of the current ones that we have. There's doggo sleeping. Rain. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do that this morning. I'm just on the way to IKEA. It's gonna take me, the map say, half an hour to get there. Have got a click and collect ready, so I'll probably go check in and get them to put that in the car. But I did have a look online, and it says that some of the other things that I need look like they're in stock, so I'm going to probably just pick all that up while I'm there. There's no point me doing another trip next week or ordering it online and having to pay shipping. So that is my plan, to do that while I'm there, but I do have a limited amount of time because I do have quite a busy day today. And I did just get a notification that I'm getting a delivery, my chair that I ordered, so that's meant to be coming today as well, which is a bit unusual for a Saturday to be getting delivered. But yeah, so I want to be home for that. I don't want it just sitting outside of my house, or them taking it to a different pickup collection. I don't know when I'm actually going to start putting this room together. I mean, I probably could already start. I don't like having bits and pieces everywhere. I like to just do everything in its fullest form. I don't want to just half do something and then it not be finished. I'd rather just have everything I need in front of me and then just do it all in a weekend. I'm kind of thinking I might wait till next weekend because everything else should come next week, and then I can do all the fit for the room and then work out where I start putting all the Lego pieces that I have. That's probably going to be the biggest thing for me, I think, working out what sets I actually want
in that room and what sets I'll keep out the back in that display. And again, like, I know it's always going to change. Obviously, as new sets come out, displays are going to change, and you know, what I'm feeling for the month might be a bit different. You know, I'll probably do that in that order. These are the things that go through my head. I have a very I guess chaotic, jumbled way of thinking. My mind's always going a million miles an hour. It never shuts off. So I think very, very far into the future, and I like to plan and be organized, and but I guess at the same time I'm a little bit all over the place as well.
Just got to IKEA. I'm in the click and collect car park, so I'm going to go in now and get them to put the desk in the car for me. Oh my God, okay. I almost just broke my back getting that into the car, but it's in. Okay. And it's also in the same spot. This is like the third or fourth time I've been to IKEA in the past month. Hopefully this is going to be the last time I need to come here. Right, I think this is where, yeah, this is where the shelves are. Oh my God, I've got to crawl under there. I need 3 of these, and I don't know where the other ones are. Maybe they don't have them. That's black oak. I need white. I think I've found everything that I needed except for these. So I found where the Billy extension units are in white, but it's completely empty. I just asked somebody that worked here. She said for me to go ask somebody else that works here. So I'm gonna go do that now and just see if they've got those in stock, because I need 3 of those. Got it all in, let's get going.
So annoyingly, they didn't end up having those larger Billy bookcase extension units in stock. It said that they would be back in stock next week. I'm not coming back to IKEA next week, so I'll probably just, when I get home, I'll do an online order for the 3 that I need. I'll have to pay a little bit of shipping. Just sometimes convenience is easier. Don't know if my chair would have been delivered yet, but hopefully it has, because I do need to go back out and do a few other things today. I don't want to just have some box sitting out the front of my house.
I just got home. I've got to unload the car, and yes, the chair got delivered. So now I need to get this inside too. Oh, holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. There's a bit to do. It's a little bit overwhelming, but I need to start. This is the space that I was talking about. Currently, we've got bookcases with all kids' toys, kids' stuff, and then that's the Harry Potter display that I made a couple of weeks ago. That is a kitchen through there, so we plan on putting a door or some type of curtain or something to block that off. We're going to move these bookcases here facing this way and place them here, so it's still accessible for the kids to grab all their toys. But then when we come this way, the plan is to then back that with more bookcases facing inwards. So this will be my space and my room. I'm going to have all display going this way, and then I think I'm just going to put like a desk here. I've got to build everything first. I might have to take all the toys down off those shelves first, and then go from there. There's so much to do. Okay, they're all empty. Now I think I need to put all the extension units on them, and then I can move them forward. I think. I don't really know where the extension units are. Is this it? This is it. First one I've got to put together. There's Rain. She wants to help. All right, so that's one done with the extension unit. So you can see before how high they went, and then that's with the extension unit. So there will still be a small gap at the top once they're all lined up. But the plan is to put soundproof packing foam sort of all around in the gaps. But hopefully we can, you know, make it look as good as possible, and it will create a bit more of a barrier to that room. And again, there will still sort of be a small gap all along to the top, because obviously we have, you know, ceiling cornices. What are they called? What are they called, Jace? Okay, they are cornices. Ceiling cornices and skirting that is stopping the bookcase from touching the wall. But I will pack that with foam once it arrives. This one needs dowels. We need dowels. We've got thick dowels and skinny dowels. These. Always got to lay it out like the picture so you don't make any mistakes. And then the good old drill. Make it go faster. Try not to round the screws off. Whoops.
You've got to change the setting so it doesn't rip as hard.
Well, I don't understand how to do that.
Twist the top.
And what do you do? It's at 16.
You put it on mine on too.
What? I'll put it on 3. Oh, that's better. Why was it on so high? I was
just drew Billy bookcases, that's why.
That's all we do is make Billy bookcases in this house. Okay, that's 2 up. I have put the other extension units on those, and now I just have 1 more, and then this wall will be complete, and then it will be closed off. So I wanted to see what they would start looking like back to back, and I've now realized this is going to be a harder job than what I originally thought, just because the tiles are so uneven in this space that these aren't going to sit flush up against each other. You can see that the gap gets smaller as it gets to the top, just because this is leaning that way. Our tiles go downwards here. Like the people that we bought this house off of tiled this themselves, so it's a super dodgy job. We're actually going to have to use packers to try and get this as even as possible, because otherwise this is just going to push up against that. I mean, look, we did end up having to do it on these ones as well. When I was putting together that display, we had to use quite a lot of packers to make that nice and even. So why I thought this would be any different. So yeah, I have to do a bit of playing around with that to try and get this done. I might as well just still keep continuing on with this, but you know, I'll get there. I tend to always be really optimistic in thinking that things are going to be so much easier than what they actually are. In my mind, I'm like, anything is possible. It's not that hard. You can do it. And that's just my thought process with everything. All right, before I keep going, I think I'm going to try and tidy some of the empty boxes up, because this mess is driving me nuts. Now I've got to put together 2 of those long Billy bookcases. All right, sort of getting there. I've got 1 large one to put together and 1 more skinny one to put together. This is taking me way longer than what I thought. I've been on this for probably like 2 hours now, maybe longer actually. Okay, they're all done. I never want to put together anything ever again. Like, I'm so over it. I've put together so many bookcases in the past few weeks. Like, I'm just so done. But anyway, this is what it looks like from the lounge view. Go a bit further back. So there's a tiny gap through the top, but we'll pack that.
Bit of an issue here, which we didn't think about. The smoke detector is actually in the way of that being pushed forward, so we'll just move that. It's not going to be perfect. This is sort of just a makeshift room for now. We're just making it work the easiest way possible. You know, I guess we could have gotten someone here to put up an actual wall, but we thought this was just better because eventually I'm going to need these regardless when I have a bigger room. You know, this way the money is spent on stuff that we can keep rather than putting up a wall and then eventually like not needing it because we might not be living here. This house might change. I don't know. So this at least we will keep. Walking into the room, that's obviously the back of all of those. So we've put the cupboards in on this side just to get a bit of an idea of how much room I'm going to have in here. These need a lot of packing. The tiles are so uneven here. And obviously I'm still waiting for those extension units, but I just wanted to make some space so I could put together my desk. Oh, almost dropped it. So I can put together my desk and the chair, and then I think I'm going to call it for a night. And then I've got to wait for everything else to come in. There's like 800 pieces to this drawer set that is a part of the desk, and then that's the top, and then the legs. It all came separate. This is what all those pieces that are out are going to make. All right, let's go. It's like now nighttime at this stage. I started at like lunchtime. I'm still going. This actually wasn't that hard to put together. Jason's been helping me obviously do all of this. I have not done it all on my own. I would have been here till tomorrow otherwise. Okay, that's the desk in. I'm just going to leave it there for now. Lucky last for today, I'm going to put the chair together and then I'm going to call it. Chair's made, desk is in. Most of that is completed for now, but that is basically the space. I'm really excited to get this all finished and I can't wait to start making content in this space. I've got a nice Lego building table now. Everything can stay nice and neat and clean and it's organized. I love it. I built this earlier today. I'm just going to sit that on the desk because I think it's really cute. How cute this is. I love that it's big. Okay, that's it. I'm tired. I've got to go pack a few other things up. Later this week I'll finish off the space and I'll vlog the rest of it. I've got a few little bits and pieces coming, like some cute cushions. It should be finished by next weekend.